Listen, Adrian Barker is an incredible watch YouTuber. Adrian Barker, we have all seen so many of his videos, and we love his videos. Absolutely love it. The production is great. His tone is great. His knowledge, his love for the watches is amazing. But when it comes to this Christopher Ward stuff, that I've seen multiple videos by multiple uh, people in this watch world um, talk about how Adrian Barker is shilling for Christopher Ward. And it's true. It is true. Um, I watched his review on the Tudor Black Bay Monochrome, and he was like, I don't know what to say. It's a boring watch, and it's just, whatever. I don't know what to say about it. This is a beautiful watch. It's incredible. The price is right. The bracelet is so comfortable. It's a perfect watch. It really is. Um, but then when he talks about anything Christopher Ward, especially this latest one, because he is obviously getting a big cut of that Christopher Ward money, he speaks as if it's like the second coming of Jesus. As far as watches are concerned, he's talking about Christopher Ward is gonna take on Rolex, and like, what are we doing? Um, then he did a video earlier talking about Rolex prices are going down, and you're gonna get under retail for your sub. Find me a place where you can get a brand new, just flipped sub for under retail. I will buy them all day long. I will sell everything I have to buy subs for under retail. Brand new 2026 card, papers, all that stuff. I'll sell my car. I'll sell my house. Well, I wouldn't sell my dogs, but I would sell my girlfriend, all three of them, to buy subs at under retail. And so I think that if Adrian Barker came out, and there's a couple of other watch YouTubers, but they're smaller. Adrian Barker, we're using him just because he's such a big, trusted name in this game. If he just came out and said, hey, on this release, I am working with Christopher Ward. I am essentially employed by them to make this video, and I'm getting a nice cut of this pie. So if you want to support me, if you want to support my channel, if you want to support what I do, buy this watch here for $3,000. And it's just not worth $3,000. It's not. But for every one of these that you buy, me, Adrian Barker, I'm going to get a nice cut of this, and then maybe Christopher Ward will let me help design more watches, and I can make more money. That's all. That's all we're asking. It's just for honesty. Because don't tell me there's, and I looked at the watch. It's nothing special. There's no person, no sane person who is honest that would say, I want this Christopher Ward that has the logo BJ on the back over at Tudor Pelagos. There's not a person like that. So again, I just wish this is revolutionary, and Christopher Ward is doing this. They're not. They don't have their own movements. They're Salida movements, and you're asking for $3,000 for it. So again, the reason the watch community is in uproar and kind of unhappy with Bark and Jack or Adrian Barker is because of the dishonesty. Christopher Ward is not taking on Tudor. Christopher Ward is not taking on Rolex, Omega. It's just not happening. I think there are way more people that would be willing to buy a Seiko over a Christopher Ward or even a Tissot. I've seen Christopher Ward watches at my personal watch meetups, and I'm like, I don't get it. And the people that bought them because of the hype from select YouTubers that when Christopher Ward came on the scene, these YouTubers were like, you have to buy this. This is going to be the new Rolex, the new Omega, the new Tudor. And you tricked people into buying those because they're not what you say they are. They're average watches. And they are at least 50 to 65% overpriced from where they should be. That's all. So, Adrian, it's not, people don't hate you. People actually love your content, they love your videos. You are an amazing watch YouTuber. Your production quality is second to none. But people just wish that when it came to this Christopher Ward thing, that you were honest. Say, I have a real partnership with Christopher Ward. We signed a contract, and I am selling their watches. I am a salesman for Christopher Ward at this point. So if you want to watch a sales pitch, that's what you're going to get when I do a Christopher Ward video. And then, all the other stuff, I'm going to be the old Adrian Barker, where I just talked about my love of the watches. That would be great. And that is how you get any of this hate off your back. But again, I'm a nobody. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. So probably 10 people might see this video. Adrian is definitely not going to see this. And even if he did, he's not going to care about what I have to say, because I think once you get to a certain level, it becomes about money. And who's to say that if I was to reach that Adrian Barker level, would I then start shilling out for these brands when they come to me with a certain amount of money? I don't know. Maybe, probably. I would like to think that I would be honest about, hey, I'm making this video on behalf of Christopher Ward, on behalf of Tudor, on behalf, because I want you to buy their watches because I get a nice big cut off of that. Anyway, that's all. You're still a great you're still a great watch YouTuber, Adrian. Just be a little more forthcoming. Thank you.